Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Karasethia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video we are going to learn how to sync Google Sheets with Airtable for specific data. So let's take an example that you are an e-commerce store owner and you have created a Google Sheet where maintaining the product price list, where you have entered the details of the products, its rate, its quantity and all other details. Now you have shared the same Google Sheet with your suppliers and retailers and they are maintaining the same data in their Airtable base. Now you want that whenever you update any of the product detail, like you have updated the quantity or its rate, automatically the same details should get updated into the Airtable base also, so that all your retailers and suppliers should get the same information and you don't need to send them the details manually. But here the problem is that how it is going to happen, because there is no direct connection between Google Sheets and Airtable. And for doing this, we are going to use a software application, that is Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Google Sheets with Airtable automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So how you can set up this automation? For that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome back to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option, and by clicking on sign up free button, you are going to get 100 tasks free every month. And if the task expires for the current month, then the 100 free tasks will be credited to your account in the next month also. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on Sign In. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Sync Airtable with Google Sheets for specific data. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want to sync our Airtable with Google Sheets. It means whenever the data or any specific row is changed in Google Sheets, automatically the same details should be updated in your Airtable base also. For that, first we need to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let's open this trigger window, and here we are going to choose the application name as Google Sheets. Select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. Okay, so before moving further, I'll just take you to the Google Sheet, which I have already created. This is the Shopity Store Google Sheet. Here you can see I have given the product names over here as title. Here I have mentioned the quantity as well as the price list. Okay, so this is the rate list of my Shopity store. So now I want that whenever any of the quantity or the title or the rate gets changed, automatically the details should be updated in my Airtable base also. Okay. For that, we need to create a connection between this particular Google Sheet and Pabbly Connect. For creating a connection, we just need this webhook URL. Okay, so let's copy this webhook URL from here. Let's move back to our Google Sheet. Okay, here we have to come to extensions and click on add-ons and click on get add-ons. So it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Okay, and here we have to search for the application, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now you have to install Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system. As you can see that it is already installed in my system, I'm just going to close this window. But remember, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. I repeat, after installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks on your system, you have to refresh your Google Sheet. Now again come to extensions and this time come to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on Initial Setup. Now here it is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. So here we will be pasting the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. This webhook URL. Okay. And now it is asking for the trigger column. So the trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So in my case, you can see I have the data in column A, B and column C. So I want the data to be captured till column C. So here I have to give the trigger column as column C over here. Let's take an example that you have the data till column J and you want the data to be captured till column J, then your trigger column will be column J over here. Okay. Now let's click on send test. Test data sent successfully. Okay. Now let's click on submit. Okay. So when we move back to Pabbly Connect and when we scroll down here, we can see that all the details of the Google Sheet are captured over here. We can find the title, we can find the quantity, its rate, sheet name, spreadsheet ID, and here we can find the other details also like the row index and the column number. Okay. Now here let's move back to Google Sheet once again and again come to extensions and come to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on send on event option. So why we are selecting this option? Just because next time whenever you are going to add the data or update the data in this particular Google Sheet, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response automatically. We don't need to link the data again and again. Okay, so make sure you have a tick mark on send on event option. Okay, so let's move back to Pabbly Connect and here the response is already received. So now we want that whenever the Google Sheet is updated, automatically our Airtable base should get updated. But first we need to search for this particular data in our Airtable base also. So let's create a connection between Airtable base and Pabbly Connect. For that, scroll down, come to this action step and here let us choose the application name as Airtable. Select the action event as search record. So first we will be searching the specific record and then we will be updating it. Okay, let's click on connect. Here we have to click on add new connection and now it is asking for the token. Log into your Airtable and get your API key from the account section. So by clicking on this account hyperlink, you can just move to your account section or else I'll just take you to my Airtable account. Okay. So this is my Airtable base. I'll just take you to the home page first. Okay. So this is my Airtable account. Okay. And here we have to come to profile, click on account. And here we can find the key. So we are just going to copy this API key. We'll move back to Pabbly Connect and we'll be pasting the key as a token over here. And now let's click on save. Okay, and now the Airtable account is connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Airtable account. So make sure before creating a connection, you're logged into your Airtable account. Now here it is asking for the base name. So let's move to Airtable and here I have already created a base. Okay, and the base name is Shopity store. Okay, where I have the rate list. I have created a table named rate list where you can find all the details of the products, that is the title, quantity and the rate. Okay, so let us select this particular Shopity store base name over here. Let us find the same base. Okay, now the table name will be automatically captured just because I have created a single table in this particular base. If you have created multiple tables, from the drop down you have to select your specific table name. Now it is asking for the field name and the search value. So what do you want to search and in which field you want to search? So first of all, we want to search this particular title. Okay, so let us select the title over here. The field name should be title itself. Now what do you want to search? We have to give the search value. So we have already got the values from the trigger response over here from our Google Sheet. So we'll be wrapping this particular value. The title is cosmetic products. So whenever the details are updated in cosmetic products, okay, so first the title will be searched, this particular product will be searched in the Airtable base and then that particular details will be updated. Okay, so let's scroll down and here let us give the search value for mapping. Come to Google Sheets and just map the product name over here as cosmetic products. And now let's click on save and send test request. And here we have got the response. Okay, we have got the record ID. We have got records created, date and time. We have got the field rate, its title and the quantity. Okay, now we are going to update a record. For that, click on this plus sign add action step. Again, select the application name as Airtable. Select the action event as update record. Click on connect. Now, as we have recently created a connection, we'll be choosing this option, that is select existing connection, and let's click on save. And now the Airtable base is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now again we have to select the base name. So let us find the same base name over here as Shopity Store. Now the table name is automatically captured. Let's move to the record. Select record or map record ID. For mapping, click on this mapping button, enable it, remove this data from here, and we have got the ID from the Airtable. So we'll be mapping this particular record ID over here. Now here we will be mapping the fields of Google Sheet. Okay. So whenever the details will be there updated in Google Sheet, the same details will be updated in Airtable. So for mapping, come to Google Sheets. Okay. And here let us map the title. In the same way, let us map the quantity. And here let us map the rate. Okay, so we have mapped all the details. Now let's click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means the details are updated in our Airtable base. So now we are going to check this in the real time, that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, let's move to our Google Sheet. And here let us just change the quantity of cosmetic products. And let us give it as 600. And instead of rate, I'll just give it as 2000. Okay. Now let's check our Airtable base also. We have to just refresh it. Okay. And before refreshing itself, we can find the quantity as 600 and rate as 2000. Let us check it one more time. Let us come to this LG camera. Let's give the quantity as 100 and rate as 500. Okay. Come to Airtable base. Okay. And here within some seconds, we can see LG camera is updated. Quantity as 100, rate as 500. Let us check it one more time. Let us come to Redmi 9 Note. Let us give the quantity as 50 and rate as 900 this time. Okay. This is Redmi 9. Okay. And here we can find the quantity as 50 and rate as 900. So in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So whenever we are going to update any of the record in our Google Sheet over here, the same details will be updated in your Airtable base also. So this particular automation will be very helpful for you if you are sharing this price list with your suppliers or your retailers, okay, and they are selling their products. So here in this way, we have learned that how we can set up an automation between Google Sheets and Airtable base. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of your Google Sheet. Then using the details, we have searched for the specific data or the specific record in our Airtable base. And then whenever the data will be updated in our Google Sheet, we have updated the same record in our Airtable base also. And in this way, we have learned that how we can sync Airtable with Google Sheets for specific data using Pabbly Connect. Thank you, everyone. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.